Adam was just talking about, this is 2 weeks in a row for you. Your season has taken an interesting path, and here you are, and now I guess you're going to be the starting tailback because Caleb's out. So can you kind of put the whole ride into words?
It's really hard to explain everything all. It's been a long ride just from the start of the season to now and my journey. And, start of the season was the fifth running back, and was playing a lot of scout team, playing a lot of special teams. And, in the last 3 weeks, I've found more of a role in the running back room. So, I attribute it all just to preparation and just staying patient, staying hungry, and continue to improve my game and get better. And it's led me to, this point where I can now step into a bigger role and try to continue to seize an opportunity. So
Max said yesterday that if guys are griping about their role or whatever the case may be, he says, just go talk to Elijah. Has anybody come to talk to you? You don't have to give us names. You don't have to give us names, but has somebody?
Yeah.
Pardon me?
I said, not yet.
Not yet?
No one's came
What would you tell them if they did?
I would just say stay patient. That's something that I've learned a lot about just from my dad and from experience. Sometimes things don't go your way, but it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. Sometimes, there's a different timing for everything, and sometimes you're not ready for what you're asking for. So can you continue to stay patient, continue to get better, and when that time does come, being able to seize the opportunity, because you don't want to not work and then the opportunity comes and you're not ready for it.
What special teams are you on besides punt cover? I know is one, right?
Yeah, I'm on all four. So yeah, in the last, I think I started the season, I was starting on 3 of them, and then starting on all 4 now.
So that's
What's your favorite one?
I like punt. I like playing gunner, being able to, be out, split out wide, and use my speed to try to get around and force a fair catch or make a tackle. So
that's punt return, punt coverage.
Yeah, punt return, kickoff return.
Okay.
The play on the punt coverage, the other night we tripped the guy. I mean, that's the highlight of the season so far.
Yeah, that was probably like my favorite play that I've ever made, just because I'm not much of a defensive player, but it kind of made me feel like I was out there playing defense. So that was really exciting for me.
Any of the defensive guys say something about you?
Yeah, they were saying they were hyping me up, so I was excited about that, on the sideline and everything. Like, okay, G. So
What's y'all are 7-1, 4-0 in the ACC. What's the general mood around the team right now? It seems like y'all just keep winning.
Yeah, I think the mood is pretty good. Obviously you can enjoy that we've been winning. We can enjoy 7-1, but we also got to, take every week 1 week at a time. So just not feeling too good about ourselves, but knowing that we still have a long way to go to continue to get better, continue to work on the things we need to improve that we're not doing perfect, and we know we can be a lot better than we are now.
How do you expect the running back rotation to kind of go now with Caleb out, you, Amarion, DJ?
I feel like it's going to take the whole room. All of us are going to need to step up. All of us are going to need to continue to improve, and I'm really excited for us to all get into that role.
Elijah, you're a smart guy. Do you believe in curses at all? And I ask because some Carolina fans think Mac is cursed at UVA. I don't know if you've ever heard that before. Or, what is your take on all that? Do curses exist for football teams and things of this nature?
No, I don't really think so. It's harder to win on the road. I'll say that. Just it's hard to play in front of another team's stands. Sometimes the energy is a lot more for the other team, but I think it just comes down to executing, and whatever team's the better team that day is going to be the one that wins.
Do you have to get taken off of some special teams now with, your role at running back expanding? Is that something do you need a breather in those areas?
Actually, I appreciate Don Chapman. He actually came and he saw that I was really tired, and he came and got me for one of my kickoffs. So I was really appreciative of that. So I don't really know how much my special teams will be impacted. I don't know, wherever I'm needed, I want to be there to be able to help the team. So if I need to do all 4, I'm going to do all 4. If they take me off, then that's that. But I'm just happy to help anywhere I can.
Yeah, Max shouted out Don yesterday with us that he.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was so appreciative. That's my dog.
I watched you after you scored your touchdown there tonight, because I asked you last week about getting the ball from the official at Duke. It looked like it was back to high school, kind of, you were
Yeah.
used to it, it's old hat to you now. What was it like scoring, and how do you process doing something like that again, that in your previous game was such a big deal, but now it has to be sort of a regular thing for you?
Yeah, I feel like something that like Coach Brown talks a lot is like acting like you've been there before. So I feel like you gotta kind of take that going forward. You know, you score your first touchdown, I was really excited and everything, but after that, it's kind of all business. You gotta take everything one thing at a time, and you know, score. You don't want to celebrate too much because you know there's a whole game left, and you gotta stay locked in, stay focused.
Can you tell us something about British Brooks and his presence with the running backs and the team as a whole since he's been hurt and has announced that he wants to come back?
Yeah, British Brooks, he's one of my best friends, closest people on the team, and he's been, you know, a really good voice for the running back room. You know, he's always just offering different tips. He's watching us. He's always involved in watching film. He's involved watching us at practice, and if he sees me and sees something that I can work on, he'll come up, you know, and just be like, hey, like, you know, you can maybe do this, or maybe on that you can do this. And I think mostly it's just about his presence being there. You know that he knows that, like, he knows the standard, and he holds us to that standard. So having him in the locker room, having him to talk to, get advice from is like really helpful to all of us in the room.
Was he an example to you, just his hard work through his career and to keep you focused and working hard yourself?
Yeah, definitely, because, you know, you see British, he was really, really patient through all of his years, and he ended up finding a huge role in the running back room. So just watching him, how hard he fights on special teams, and then when he was called to play at running back, he sees the opportunity as well. So just having that example is also something for me that helped me continue to keep going, knowing that, you know, if I stay patient, my time will come.
What's the motivational like boost or fuel? I understand, obviously it's a week-to-week business. I know you guys are trying to go 1-0 every week, but being in the position you're in now with the division title in play and the ACC championship game in play, and you know, bowls and things, like what is the motivational fuel that you think you gain as a team from those things being out there and you being able to accomplish them, that they're available to you?
I think it's great that those things are out there, but our motivation fuel is just the next team that's up. You know, we got to take each game one game at a time. So just knowing that we need to get better and that we can be so much better, that's mostly our motivation, knowing that we got so much more to work on. It's more not really trying to look too ahead at where we're ranked, where we're standing. It's kind of just about getting better each week.
Did it surprise you at all to learn that some people around here think of UVA as a big rival? I mean, I guess with Carolina you think of NC State and Duke and Wake maybe, but like, do you see Virginia as kind of a sneaky rival just in terms of a player's perspective?
Oh yeah, they're a great team. So I feel like whenever we have an opportunity to play a team like UVA, it's always just going to be a great game.
You guys good?
All right. Thanks a lot, you guys.
Thanks, Elijah.